What's up, everyone? Tip the Pineapple here, and oh my gosh, what has MGK done? As I'm sure everyone has heard by now, MGK's diss track just came out a couple days ago. What was he thinking dissing Eminem? I mean, what am I thinking, assuming no one has even heard about this yet? It's been all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere you look, it's all you see right now. Between that and the Nike ads, freaking MGK and Colin Kaepernick should team up and make a song because apparently they want to piss everyone off. Not really. Colin Kaepernick didn't really do anything, in my opinion. I don't hate the dude. I don't think he needs to be a starting quarterback because he's ass. But anyway, wrong subject. MGK, what are you thinking, man? I mean, the song was dope. The beat was sick. His, everything but that first line. Your beard is weird. What the hell? I could just, wouldn't it be so funny if the next time we saw Eminem, he just came out and he had shaved off his beard and he was just like, Mr. Gunn, words do hurt. Words can hurt. Nah, I'm just kidding. It sucks because I like MGK. It's sad to see that his career is about to be over, and it just takes me back to all the other people. Just think about everyone else who has dissed Eminem in the past. Their careers were over. I mean, Ja Rule is probably the main one. People like my generation of people know who he is just because of how big he was back then, and he was in the Too Fast, Too Furious or whatever. But the younger generation, they don't even know who Ja Rule is, and probably the next younger generation aren't gonna know who Machine Gun Kelly is either. I mean, the list goes on. Same thing with Fred Durst. Fred Durst pissed him off. He made that song "Girls," which was hilarious. He completely just destroyed Fred Durst, and you never heard much about Fred Durst after that, which is fine because I know who he is. I'm sure a lot of people know who he is just because of how ridiculous of a human being he was, and how terrible Limp Bizkit was. They were so bad that they were good somehow. It's like whenever you're about to see a car crash and it's going to be bad, but you just can't look away. You can't look away. It's too entertaining. But yeah, you don't diss Eminem, man. The guy's an icon. He's arguably the greatest rappist of all time. the greatest rapper of all time. I mean, he's come out with so many hits, so many classic albums. His last few have been kind of hit or miss, but this Kamikaze one seems like it's going to be pretty good. And it came out of nowhere too. I mean, just like a kamikaze, here it comes. But that song he did with Joyner was so sick. But anyway, I don't know how you can diss Eminem. It's stupid. It'd be like Future coming out and making a diss track about Tupac or Biggie or something. I mean, I know it's not the same thing because those guys are dead. You don't speak ill of the dead if you can help it, but as far as careers go, it'd kind of be the same comparison. I'm not saying MGK's a no name. Probably Future probably has more notoriety than MGK does, honestly. I mean, MGK's not on the radio or anything, but he's got some big hits. But oh man, it should be an honor. I mean, Eminem just said a couple lines dissing the guy. He comes out and makes an entire track with a chorus and everything. Good God, man. What are you thinking? It should be an honor to get dissed by Eminem, You should be happy that the man knows who you are. But rumor mill has it that Eminem's response is supposed to drop Friday, from what I've heard here and there, I don't know if there's any hard evidence of that, but I'm sure it's not going to be long. It's going to be inside of a week, I can guarantee it, and it's going to be fire. And MGK,
medical override system available.
Feel for you, man. I do. Hopefully you can bounce back from this. I'll be surprised. But anyway, on another note, first game of the NFL season's coming up, and it's my boys, the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go. Let's get Atlanta. Let's take them down. Two birds of prey going against each other. Who would win in an actual fight? In the wild, who would win? An eagle or a falcon? I don't know, Eagles are badass. They're pretty big, too. I mean, next to the condor, aren't they one of the biggest birds of prey on Earth? I don't know where I'm getting that. It's just in my brain right now for some reason. But an eagle versus a falcon. I'd like to see it. I'd pay to see it. But we all know how it's going to go tonight. The Eagles are going to get that first W of the season on their way to winning the Super Bowl again. I'm just kidding. I am, you know, fairly confident in that team. I know we lost some pieces, but we got some pieces too. The only thing I am worried about is Carson Wentz, his health. I'm glad they're not, you know, trying to force him in there tonight. Which I don't even know if he's healthy enough to play. I'm sure he could if he had to, but you know, we got a Super Bowl winning quarterback playing for us. A backup quarterback. He's won a Super Bowl last year, actually. He looked like hot ass in the preseason, but you know, you take that with a grain of salt. Weren't the Panthers were like 3-1 or some shit in the preseason, and that is not gonna happen. I think if they go 8-8, it'll be a great success. The Panthers, that is. The Eagles, I say over under on wins. I'd say 14, maybe 13, just because that defense is dominant and they're in a pretty weak division. I mean, who they got to compete with? Dallas, terrible. You know, they got a terrible quarterback. Dez is gone. They got Zeke, but you know, I'm not completely sold on Zeke anyway. That O-line made DeMarco Murray look like an MVP a few years ago, and then you remember what happened when he went to Philly. Not saying we have a bad O-line, but that O-line can make anybody look good, I guess is the point. But yeah, Dallas, the Giants, and the Redskins, I mean, those are all probably going to be pretty bad teams. I see us easily winning that division, and easily making the playoffs. I mean, I see him, I hate to say, I see him repeating. I don't want to, you know, I see him going deep into the playoffs. Let's put it that way. Maybe they'll lose the championship game. Who knows? Probably not, though. If Carson Wentz stays healthy, you know, Jay Ajayi is going to be a beast. He's going to be a beast in fantasy, I think. I mean, they're going to be playing from ahead for a lot of games. I think he's going to get a lot of garbage time. If you guys are waiting until the last minute to draft your fantasy teams, I would go ahead and pick him up because you can get him at a pretty late round. But I'm excited for the NFL season. Glad to see football's back. And just we need something right now because gaming's pretty slow. I mean, I'm having fun on Black Ops 3. It's still doing well. You know, there seems to be a lot of people on that game now trying to gear up for Black Ops 4 and, you know, Madden 19. Madden's always a hit with me. I can play that for a few months, but need something to entertain us. And hopefully Black Ops 4 does that. This Blackout beta is coming out soon, by the way. Did you guys see the map drop for that? It's out. I saw it on Instagram first. I think it's on Facebook too. Looks pretty sick. Probably the first place I'm going to drop in is Firing Range, just to see what's up over there. Revisit it before the multiplayer drops. Get a feel for the area, you know. But I'm excited. I am. I'm just ready for something new. I mean, I've been playing Black Ops 3 for literally years, and you know, it's a good game. It's a great game. Treyarch makes fun games. And if you could play any game, any Call of Duty game for that long, then somebody did something right. This map right here too, Hacienda, I like it a lot. Probably my second favorite map, maybe. I'd say Frequency is my favorite. And then it's between Hacienda and Gridlock for my second favorite. Probably Hacienda. Gridlock has a lot of messed up freaking flanks in it. And this map is more just the plain 3-lane, you know, easy 2-level map. Easy to move around. But anyway. Appreciate you guys watching. If you did. If you liked it, slap a thumbs up on here. Give me a like. I could use it. If you think one of your pals might enjoy it, you know, go ahead and give it a share. Get the name out there. Tip the pineapple. The pineapple. Oh, you fine. All right. Peace.